Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back to our Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play, Episode 9, Chapter 8, Despair and Hope. Now, what happened last time? We rejoined with our father and Shinan and Gatry. Daddy fought a really strong general in Dayan's army, and then after the chapter, there was a cutscene of him fighting the Black Knight, and sadly he got shish kebabbed. So, excuse me. So now we're going into the aftermath of that, and yeah, let's get to it. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Okay, so this is where his fight with the Black Knight took place, and Ike's a boy, so apparently we used to live in Gallia. Think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father? Oh, did he just punch me? I think he just punched me in the face. That is very rude. Ike, grow up big and strong. I believe you've got the makings of a great warrior. And Daddy has a sword instead of an axe. Look at that. Oh, and here's Ike and Mist at his grave. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is all real. Mist, the sun's going down. It's getting cold. Come on, let's go. Mist? Oh, Ike. Mist. Why? Why? I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. It's so unreal. Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. Brother, I'll lead the company in Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. You, the princess, everyone. I'll protect you, you'll see. No. Brother, Ike, no. Mist? I won't allow it. I can't lose you, don't you see? If you go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Mist. So Daddy's gone, Ike's gonna... Oh, that screen. Ike's gonna take over the company, looks like. Now we gotta go back and see what everybody else thinks of that. Commander Grail, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea, and now you. Ike. Oh, Ike, where's Mist? She's resting in her room. Riss and Rolf are with her. That's good. She needs to sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike. I'll be alright. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on both of you. Titania, Soren. I just need to thank you both for staying here with me. Not at all. There's no need. Don't trouble yourself. So, where is everyone? Ike, to tell the truth... Yes? Boyd and I are back. How'd it go? I can't believe it. They just left, and they didn't take one look back. Heartless scum. I'll never forgive them. Boyd, what's going on? Ike, are you alright? I'm fine. Tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happened. Start talking. Well, it's... What I mean to say is, Shinan and Gatry have left us. Soren! What? There's nothing to hide, is there? They left? Both of them? Why did they... Oh, I see. They left because of me, didn't they? Ike. Titania told us you were going to be the new commander. Shinan just about exploded. He and Gatry left not long ago. Sorry for the audio skipping. I don't know why it's doing that. Hopefully it'll go away. We went after them. We tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew Ike was going to inherit the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we wanted. It was Grail's decision. If some of us aren't satisfied with that, there's no reason we should stop him from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members. How can you say that? After all the battles we've been through together? How can you say that? Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this. It's not your fault, Tanya. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander. Ike, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity. It's the truth. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company. Ike? Then what will you... I'm going to follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, that's what I'd like to do. Of course. I'd already made up my mind. That's what I was going to do all along. What, so now you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is. I'm in too. Riss. Missed asleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike. Yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike, I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company anyway? You're so weird. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not going to leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry, I'll be here, watching over you. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you. I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'll try not to let you down. Well, you're going to have a lot to learn about being commander. I'm glad you're serious, because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you'll need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone's properly outfitted. And we can't forget the need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you'll want to know everyone's abilities and relationships. Uh-huh. Earlier, I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taken refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if they could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from Dane. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. Uh-huh. They also said we could use their wagon to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. And I'm so happy. I love the convoy feature. Uh-huh. So anyway, Titania. Yes? I know I said tell me everything, but this is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I shouldn't learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that alright? Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? I'm alright. You worry too much. Get some rest. That's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. Alright, so Ike took over, and pretty much everyone's okay with that. We lost Shannon and Gatry, so that kind of sucks, but, yeah. It is what it is. So this is our, I guess, pre-preparation screen. And what I'm gonna do is go to absolutely everybody and give all their items to the convoy. Then we're gonna take the units that I'm using. Okay, Regal Sword broke. And we're going to outfit them. Tanya is... Alright, she has an S in axes and only a C in lances, so we're going to give her a lance to train that up. For no apparent reason, in all honesty, she does fine if all she has is an axe, but you know, the weapon triangle and everything, sometimes some diversity helps. Alright, those are the three people we're using. We have this mana screen for skills, which currently I have Miracle. Reduces any lethal blow to half damage. Sadly, it doesn't activate every time. There's there's constraints on activation, but what I'm worried about right now is this, award experience. Because Riss was not really getting any experience, right? So we're just gonna level him up real quick. Probably go ahead and promote him, honestly. Crappy level. To the best of my knowledge, in Path of Radiance, because I know it's not the only game to use bonus experience, almost positive Radiant Dawn does as well, though I've yet to play Radiant Dawn. But in this game in particular, I'm almost positive levels gained through bonus experience work the same way as levels gained normally. I'm also pretty sure that you can choose the levels and like save it and level them up, and if you don't like it, reset it and level it up and get a different outcome. Um, I might actually do that if I was having trouble with the game or you know, what have you. But as it sits, especially having such a small unit pool, everybody's a good level. I haven't had any trouble with getting consistent bad levels or anything along those lines, so I don't really care. Plus, it's just way too much work for the little bit of benefit it gives. Like, see, that was an amazing level. 6 out of 8 skills. Or stats, rather. But also, I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't quite planned out this level yet. I'm probably not going to deploy Riss, just because of the type of battle it is. Although, if I level him up, or if he has good enough defense by the time he gets to level 20, I might go ahead and throw him out there. But it's shaping up to look like he has 0 defense. This was another level I always had trouble with. And we'll see how it goes, but I'm probably just going to run Ike and Titania on this one, and then worry about Riss on the next level. And downside is this takes quite a while, but you know, whatever. We're almost there. I'm not going to level him up past promoting him. I just want to get him on par with the rest of the squad. Plus, I don't have that much experience left over, but I wouldn't have done it anyway. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. Generally in Fire Emblem games, if you hit level 20, that's the max. You have to use an item to promote to get past that. But in this one, if you level up to level 21, quote, quote, it puts you back at level 1 of your promoted class. So Riss is going from, I believe he was a monk, to... we'll see. Used to be monk to bishop. We'll see what it is. I don't know if it's the same in this game or not. Priest to bishop. Okay, that's what it was. Right. The monk was the light magic attacker. My bad. I tell you what though, I really do not like that outfit that he's got. Alright, let's look at some character supports. Ike and Oscar. Hey Oscar, can you spar with me for a sec? Wait, where are you going? Sorry Ike, no time. I have to prepare the evening meal today. You? Where's Mist? She's off practicing with her staff. It's been a while since I cooked. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't had one of your suppers in ages. I'm looking forward to it. Really? Yeah, of course. You're a great cook. Why do you ask? Well, I never knew that. Mist, Shine, and Riss were the only ones who ever commented on the subtle spices and flavors that I use. I mean, my brothers are used to my cooking, and Soren hates everything. I think he'd stop eating if he could. Sure, Commander Grail, Titania, Gatry, and you ate everything on the plate, but I feel like you'd eat anything. Oscar, I didn't just shovel the food into my mouth. I enjoyed it. I really did. Remember the first day that Mist took over your cooking duties? Just thinking about it makes me ill. Even my father was having trouble choking it down. But I think Mist is finally starting to get the hang of it. Just like you're training to improve your swordsmanship, Mist is training to improve her culinary skills. You should give her more support. Hearing someone say delicious is the best encouragement a cook can get. I see. Then I'll make sure to say delicious from now on. Thanks. Just a little backstory here and there. Alright, and then there's these. Talk to the merchant. Well, hello. You must be the young commander I've heard so much about. My, and you are a young one, aren't you? And you must be from the merchant caravan Titania told me about. The one that asked to travel with us? Yep, that's us. That must have been fate that brought us all here together. If you offer us protection, we'll supply you with the provisions you require at a reasonable price, of course. What do you say? It's for the greater good of us all, wouldn't you agree? Well, It is a sound proposition. Yes, then we have an agreement. I'm the weapon merchant, Mustin. I'll be sure to be sure to stock the weapons you prefer. And I'm Amy, a vendor of various goods. I have a wide variety of items for sale. I hope you'll stop by soon. The name's George. It's probably not George, but it's George. I buy things. Anything, really. You got any weapons or items you don't need? Bring them to me. My name's Daniel. I'm a craftsman. I specialize in made-to-order items. There's one last item to cover. Whoa. Chair almost gave out on me. If you'd like, we can also act as your storage warehouse of sorts, carrying your extra things. What do you think? That would be fantastic. We recently left our stronghold, and I was afraid we'd have to carry all our goods ourselves. I'm happy to take you up on your offer. Very good. Well then, may our enterprise be profitable for us all. These are kind of the backstory. The supports actually impact the game. I hear someone. Is it coming from over here? Why? Grail, why you? Why did you have to... Why? Yeah, the supports actually affect the game for anyone who's not familiar with Fire Emblem. If two units with the high support are close to each other in combat, they might have to be side by side, but I think it's like a 3-space radius. They get bonuses to their stats. What's going on, Rolf? Oh, Ike, if you're wondering about Mist, she just fell asleep. Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf. It's alright, I don't mind. It's getting late. You should get yourself to bed. I will, but... What is it? Mist is just fine. You're here, Ike, so she's fine. I mean, she's going to be just fine. Huh? That's all. Well, good night. Rolf. Thank you. So I probably actually made a mistake by doing the one with Ike and Oscar, because you can only have so many, and I'm not using Oscar, but whatever. Hey, working already, Ike? If you need any help, just let me know. Boyd, how do you feel about this? About what? About me being the new commander. Before, you hated the idea, right? So, I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me? Well, I know what you can do and what you can't. I don't know if I want you in charge if things get really dangerous, but on the other hand, this is what Commander Grail wanted. He had faith in you, and I've got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the one who had to care for baby Rolf. I had no clue what I was supposed to do. Oscar received discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Grail found us. He gave us jobs, a place to sleep, food on our plates. He gave us our lives back. Boyd, you've all worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me. This isn't about obligations anymore. Commander Grail always said we were all part of one big family, didn't he? I'll do anything to protect my family. That's why you can always count on me. I see. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length, you got that? Don't worry about that. I'm gonna work you to the bone. Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me. And let's see how our healer's doing. Riss? Ike. What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes. You see, the commander, he... I'm sorry. I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said the more tears we shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Riss. For some reason, I can't seem to cry at all. Riss, if you could, shed a tear for me too. I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thanks, Riss. Thanks for caring so much about my father. Yeah, so kind of a depressing time in the game. Grail just died. Excuse me. Oh, I do want to check Riss. He should be able to use... Allows the wielder to use light magic. Level appears next to the staff. Okay, yeah, cool. So I don't think I have any light magic yet. I do not, but I might be able to buy some. Or you might just not be able to, I don't know, whatever. I thought he'd be able to attack, but I guess light magic's a little harder to come by. Good morning, Ike. How are things going? Does everything look good? Titania, did you get enough rest? Enough as could be expected, given everything going on. But now we've got some business to deal with. First, we need some new recruits. Oh, but our audience with King Gallia comes first. Any word from the palace? No, nothing yet. According to the lags who brought our food, we should be receiving word sometime soon, but... Ike, I've got bad news. Look out the windows. And... just like before, surrounded in a fort again. That's not what I think, is it? If I'm not imagining things, that's a squad of Dane soldiers. Why do they have to show up now? What gives? We're inside Gallia's borders, aren't we? They must be out of their minds to pursue us this far. If they've come this far, I'm sure getting out of here alive was never one of their priorities. We're in trouble. They have us completely surrounded. We cannot escape. So many of them, and so few of us. It doesn't look good, does it? It doesn't matter. We have to fight. Grail mercenaries, ready yourselves. Yes, sir. I'll begin formulating a strategy immediately. Ike, brother. Mist, I want you and Rolf to go in the back and hide. But Ike, just do it now. Everything will be fine, but I need you to do this, alright? Alright, be careful. Ah, it's happening again. My medallion's glowing. So, I don't remember this ever actually getting explained well, like what that medallion is exactly. Mother, Father, if you can hear me, please watch over Ike. Please, will you protect him? And it could just be because I haven't played this in a while, but I don't know if they ever really explain it. But it's definitely a major part of the story. Ooh, see that person in the back? It looks like some... Basically, if they look different, you can probably recruit them or they're probably a boss. Alright, everyone. Are you ready? Grail mercenaries, move out. Okay. So I don't think I want Riss in this one. It's because he's still really fragile. I do want to see... You're the boss. You have pure water... Red gem, that's just money, right? Yeah. Longbow. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, he still only has a defense of 4. I don't really think I want to use him. Ike's resistance is really low, but... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. First of all, I forgot that we actually have a convoy now, so I can just take all the items. And it won't matter. Best part about the convoy by far, if your inventory's full and you get an item from battle, you don't have to drop it. Okay, pure water. You up there. So I didn't actually check where the items were. Top left, bottom right, and longbow should be on the right. Come on, longbow. There you are. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so that's the best thing about it. So we can just give them. He has all iron swords, so we can just give them fill up their inventories with items, and even if even if they pick up something from a battle, they'll just be able to send the item to the convoy. They won't have to drop anything or lose anything. I am kind of worried. I don't know if we lost all the items that Shinen and Gatry had, and I'm not sure. What? They still resist? Impossible. Still resist. You're the first enemy unit to do anything. Fight, dogs. Focus. Focus and press forward. What was I saying? Yeah, I think we might have lost whatever items Shinen and Gatry had on them, but I'm pretty sure I saw both of my stat increase items in the convoy, and those are the only ones that I would really be worried about. Alright, and again, at this point, Ike is just an experience well. He'd just be soaking it up and it disappearing, so I'm going to leave him to guard the place I'm supposed to be defending, and have Titania go do everything. Also, she's much more mobile, so that helps a lot. It's weird seeing a Cavalier. I don't know if that's how you say that. Anyway, it's weird seeing them with axes. They're normally a sword and lance unit. And I think in this game there's just different kinds of. I think in this game there's different kinds of knights. Like he has a sword. I think he's called a sword knight, and the other one would be an axe knight. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Oh. I'm trying to look up right now if trying to look up whether or not killing the boss ends the chapter, because that's a thing that happens sometimes. Okay, I'm trying to get to you. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's going to keep advancing, so the other way is probably actually faster, but we'll go this way. We got a red gem, and we will send it to the convoy. That's some extra gold for us later if we happen to need it. I should have gave her a javelin. Okay, apparently if you beat the boss in this chapter, it's the same thing as it was back at the Mercenary Fort. It's just like we must do Kimura proud, or we'll never forgive you for this type deal. And just continues on as normal. So I'm not going to attack with Ike at all. My longbow guy is on that side still, okay. I'm only going to attack with Ike if I can use him to free up ground to get to the longbow. Or the pure water, I think that healer had, but I don't know if the healer's charging or not. I haven't checked that side yet. Ironically, using less units actually makes this mission easier. If I'd been spreading experience around, I always have trouble with this mission, and it might just be me, but I feel like I don't have enough bulky units to hold all three entrances, and someone always ends up dying. Now, What I'm most concerned with is there's at least one mage coming in from the left, and Ike has really low resistance. I don't know how many magic users are on this map, but I know that that girl that looks different is actually someone you can recruit. I'm not going to because we're not using her, and she's not relevant to get anyone we are using. But I usually try to recruit everybody when I play through a Fire Emblem game. Excuse me. So I know that she's one of the ones you can get. Oh, there's a magic user. Better for him to attack Titania than Ike. She has a much better resistance at the moment. Yeah, this lady over here, Ileana, has an attack of 15. Ike has a resistance of 4, so she would actually deal 11 damage. I'm looking for... Where'd the longbow guy go? I'm looking for you. It's actually... Poleaxe increased damage for units on horseback, so let's see if I can take him out. No. I can take you out in one turn. Then if I have any extra movement, use it to get right up against the longbow guy. Oh, no extra movement, okay. Ike is good health-wise. This is gonna be a long one, guys. Starting at this point, they're probably all gonna be like 5 minutes longer at least. Just because of the conversations at the base during each chapter. I'm definitely going to do those, and I'll do whatever. I'm not gonna like grind support, but I'll do whatever support pops up. The base conversations are just good to get a little more of a background of what's going on, and the supports are just interesting, seeing how characters interact with each other. And like I said, they do give a small buff, or sometimes small, sometimes significant, during actual battle when those units are close enough. So sadly, there are no ranged swords, or at least not yet. There's a couple magic swords that can attack from range, attack or counter attack from range, but sadly none yet. So Ike is just being subjected to long range torment. Yep. I just hope the longbow stays exposed, so I can grab him this turn and then start going after the other item. Ooh, Ileana might actually come attack me at close range. I didn't look at her movement or where I was, but it might be set up just right. She'll come attack me and end up dying, which normally I would hate, but since I don't care about getting her right now, that would be wonderful. Get rid of a mage. It's so funny to see how much bigger the blades are from the swords. But that iron blade was like twice as wide as the iron sword would be. It has to be so hard to actually use something like that, like IRL. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that they're gone. But I did have my uncle manages a small local band, and they were having a band practice in the other room earlier. I know they left, but they might come back and start playing again. So if you hear any faint music in the background, If it's good, you're welcome. If it's bad, I'm sorry. Either way, it is not intended. She came close, but she didn't attack. That actually kind of sucks. Okay, so I'm going to check the reinforcements for items. I don't think they bring anything with them. And then the boss man doesn't. Okay, so I'm still going for this longbow here. So I'm gonna kill this guy because he can deal so much damage. Then move up to get right next to that longbow guy. So if he doesn't move, check Ike. Yeah, he's still good. Oh, I need to check that. I need to check that freaking priest right there. That might be the one that I need standing by Ike. If it is, I can send Titania to rush the boss and get a little extra experience. Bosses tend to give more. Lame. So, I'm not going to get my archer for a while. Be 100% honest with you, I don't remember for sure if she is an archer. I think she's an archer. But we're not going to get her for another several chapters. But I do want that longbow for when I get her. Just because longbows can attack from 2 or 3 spaces away, which just makes them amazing. Their damage is kind of but it is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Ooh, critical. Ileana might actually just come talk to Ike anyway. I don't know if she initiates a conversation or not, but clearly she wasn't hostile. She didn't attack. Okay, she didn't talk to him. Cool. Because there is absolutely no way I can keep her safe if she comes and talks to me. They didn't bring anything to drop. Now, which... Oh, it was that one. I could have killed him with Ike last round. Oh well. Whatever. I don't remember ever noticing that glowing bar above Titania's health. My best guess is since her health... excuse me. Ah, crap. I meant to attack, not talk. Huh? Who are you? I'm a traveling mage. My name is Ileana. This castle. Oh. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry. This rain is so cold. I feel like I'm freezing. Well, if you had pants on, it might help a little. You don't look too good. Are you sick? Do you need medicine? You're awfully kind, aren't you? You know, you don't look like any Dane soldier I've ever seen. Are you really one of them, or have they press-ganged you into service? I was traveling with some merchants, but we got separated. I came here to escape the rain, but some soldiers in black found me. They thought I was a Crimean refugee. Oh? I tried to tell them who I was, but they wouldn't believe me. They said they would put me to the sword if I didn't help fight you. I'm very sorry. Don't apologize. You didn't have any choice. If it had been me, I'd have done the same. But listen, I think I've seen the merchant convoy you were traveling with in the castle. There was a weapons vendor named Mustin, and I think a woman named Amy sold items. That's them! Oh, that's incredible. Are they all unharmed? Where are they? They're fine, they're fine. In fact, we've come to an agreement and they're traveling with us now. I don't see any reason we should go on fighting if you're with them. We can protect you from Dane. You're right. Yes, would you please allow me to join your company too? That sounds fine, Ileana. This is a dangerous place. Go ahead and seek safety within the castle. We'll hold off the enemy troops. Please, I wish she would, but she's gonna fight. No, I'll fight too. But you're sick. You'll need some help. This isn't the full force of Dane's soldiers. More of them are waiting in the forest. You need me. Well, I wish you weren't right, but it sounds like we will need your help. I'm just glad to get away from those awful black-clad soldiers. Ooh, I can rescue her. Haha. I really, like I said, I didn't care about recruiting her. I was actually trying to attack the archer. And I just spammed A instead of taking the time to go through the menu. I didn't check what turn this was. We have to survive for 8 turns, I believe. This is either turn 6, 7, or 8. I hope we have at least one more turn so I can get that pure water. It's not that important, but it might come in handy. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying. I don't think I've ever seen that glowing bar above Titania's health. I think it's because she topped 40, so it like split it in 2, and I think that's like an overall health gauge. Like it doesn't quite line up with the bar in the top. It's a little bit more, or it could just be a visual bug and like since the health glows and it moved up, they like got the box wrong and it's going a little bit too high. That could very easily be the case as well. So you know, whatever. But grr. Looks like I'm not gonna get that pure water. Because I believe this is the last turn. Oh no, we have one more turn. Okay. Kill you. If I'd just been paying more attention, I could have killed him with Ike. Still won't quite get it. Okay. I hope, that's what I'm hoping for, that he will attack me at the beginning of next turn before he gets healed. And that'll kill him. And then I should be able to pretty much one-shot all the enemies underneath him because they're not heavily armored. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Nope, it got healed first. Ooh, but it didn't get healed for everything. Ah, but it might use a vulnerary. I always called it a vulnerary when I first played this game. That's just kind of what stuck in my mind. But when I tried to read it during this playthrough, there's an extra AR in there, so I think it's a vulnerary. But I'm not sure. Whatever. I just hope this knight attacks me instead of healing. I would be very happy with that. Oh no, darn it. I didn't see what happened. He actually healed, and then that's the mage healing him. Well, next turn's the last turn, so doesn't look like I'm gonna get that pure water. Oh well. So you have a javelin, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill you since you're just gonna attack me from range anyway. And then you're going to deal way too much damage to Ike, so go ahead and take you out. It's really kind of jacked up. Like, dude's dad died yesterday, or last night. Like, it hasn't even been a full 24 hours, and now he's having to fight for his life. But I mean, I guess that's war, right? Alright, and now we wait. Huh? What's going on? All troops, attack! Oh, they're getting serious now. Well, this is the last turn, so we just wait for them to finish attacking, and we have won this chapter. Unless something super outrageous happens and they kill Ike. Or Titania, she's at low health. But it looks like that's it. Well, at least we got the longbow and the red gem. Heavy reinforcements. But that was the last turn, so here comes the story. There are still more of them. Everyone, fall back to the castle. Regroup. Regroup within the castle. Blast. Not yet. Not yet. We will not fall. Ike pretty strong. Brother! Mist, you're not supposed to be out here. I told you to stay. I don't care. Mist? There's no way we can escape. This is it, isn't it? We're all going to die here, aren't we? Don't be foolish. No matter what happens, I'm making sure you and Rolf get out of here alive. Once you're out of danger, you go straight to the palace and stay with Princess Valencia. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here with you. Staying here with everyone. As long as I'm with you, I'm not afraid to die. We'll see Mother and Father. We'll all be together again. So please, stop telling me to leave you. I can't. I can't leave any of you again, alright? Alright, don't leave my side. Thank you, brother. But one thing, you're not gonna see Mother just yet. What? I'm gonna protect you. I'm not going to let you die. I gave Father my word. Ike. You took on the Dane army with meager numbers, and you fought well. My compliments. However, it ends now. Prepare to die. What was that? What happened? Well, okay then. Cursed Galleon beast. There are only 2 of them. How could they have brought my army to its knees? Excuse me. How are they so strong? Is that why people fear the legs? One shot, man. So these are the Beastmen. I believe that's the first time... Oh no, it's not. It's the second time we've seen him transform. There was one in the previous episode cutscene. So, are you 2 from the palace? Did the King of Gallia send you? He did. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Your hair is blue. You are Ike. Is this correct? That's right. I'm Ike. You saved us back there. Thank you. Ranulph told me Ike is not a bad stranger. Mordecai and Ike, we will become friends. You don't know that. You don't know if we can trust him. It's too soon to tell. He's a Birok, a human. You know all humans have 2 faces. Alright, I always called her Lethe. That's what we're gonna go with. I don't think that's how you would say it, but whatever. Lethe. Birok? What's that? That's what you are. We with the power are lags. You soft, hairless things with no power at all, you are called Birok. What did you say? Lethe, you're being bad. The king forbids this. We cannot fight with Birok. Most Birok call us by hated names, look at us with eyes filled with scorn. Subhuman? Is that how Birok treat their friends? Is that how Birok treat their allies? You're right. Some of us use that name far too readily. I guess if we had thought about it, we'd have realized it's not a polite term, but we didn't know you by any other name. I'm sorry. You knew no other name for us? Are we really so little to you, human? You, who forced us into slavery? How easily you forget. But we lags, we remember. We remember how we suffered at your hands. The king can say whatever he likes. I will not trust you. I warn you now, never speak to me in such a way. Letty, what's your point? Did you come all this way to complain to us? Typical subhumans. Scum. Those who use that name are enemies of Gallia. You think you're humans? The only thing human about you is your conceit, you filthy, hairy subhuman. That's really mean. Mordecai, kill him. Ike. Ow. What? Ike. Ike, I'm sorry. I have hurt you. I did not intend to hurt you. Mordecai, this injury is nothing. I'm fine. You're nothing but a beast. Soren, stand down. Why did you stop me? He hurt you. He could have killed you. We can't let him get away. If you hadn't provoked him, none of this would have happened, right? But I'm sorry. Mordecai, Letty, I apologize on behalf of my company. Please forgive Soren. It's a poor excuse, but we recently lost some companions. We're tired and we're not thinking clearly. Ike forgave Mordecai, so now I forgive Soren. No one need be angry. I apologize as well. My behavior has been unkind. I forgot our mission and I have blundered terribly. Mission? The king wants to see you. We're here to guide you to the royal palace. Okay, audience with the king. Alrighty, so we have been introduced a little bit more to the Lags. And we are now about to go meet their king and see what politically stuff is going on with him and the princess. So that's it for episode 9, guys. That was Despair and Hope. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, from every YouTuber and me, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If you liked it, you'll see when I upload a new one. I think I'm going to do this, already started, but I think I'm going to try to keep up the 3 days a week thing. It's going to be 30 episodes total. That would be 10 weeks. That's over 2 months worth of content, so I think that'll work out fine if I can keep it up. I'm going to try. And yeah, if you liked it, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment if you have anything to say. I don't really have a question this time. Fire Emblem is all story and characters, and I done went through game lore and character in general, so I'm going to try to have another one next time, but for now, that's it. Y'all take care of yourselves. I've been Kheran, signing out.